Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. You are watching Ready Educational TV, and today I will solve the problem of the unit 11 of the physics of Sindh Board. And here you are looking at the chapter heading is the sound. So at first I will explain the sound. Sound is a kind of energy that is produced by the vibrating of the molecules, or sound is a form of energy that creating a vibrating sound with the help of the motion of the molecules. So let's go towards solving the problem of the exercise of this unit. Here you are looking, this is the exercise, and these are the problem of this exercise. Okay, so I will first read the problem that I will solve in the video. First question is, calculate the speed of sound in 50 degrees centigrade. Have the speed of sound at 0 degrees centigrade if the speed is 331 meter per second. It means that in this exercise we have to do two things, because in these problems we have to find out the speed of sound at the temperature of 50 degrees centigrade, while the speed of the sound at the 0 degrees centigrade has been given to us is 331 per meter. Keep remember one thing, that the answers are given according to the old book of the physics, because the value has been changed somewhat. So here I will solve exercise. Before you come to the solving of the exercise, you are looking here. I have written the data of the problem. At first, what I have written, that the frequency at the 50 degree temperature we have to find out, and the speed of the sound at 0 degree has been given, that is 331 meter per second. So formula is here, V equal F into lambda, means that, so as we have written the data and we have written the formula, now there is a turn to put the values. I will put it the value here. Value of frequency is 331 Hz, and wavelength between the two waves is 0.61 multiplied by 50 degrees centigrade. So at first I will multiply 0.61 by 50 degrees centigrade. I got the answer 30.5. Then I add this value here. I got the answer that the speed of the sound is equal 361.5 meter per second at 50 degree centigrade. So this is the solution of the problem number 1 from chapter number 2 of the physics of class 10th. Now the second problem that we are going to do here is that a person has audible range, means frequency of audible range from 22 Hz to 20 kHz. So we have to find out the distinguished wavelength of sound. Take it to these frequencies, take a speed of sound here as 340 meter per second. Okay, so here I have written down the data, what I have to do in the second numerical. Data is there, you can easily see of the second problem. Two frequencies have been given, frequency 1 equal 20 Hz and frequency 2 equal 20 kilohertz. As you already know that kilo value is the 1000, and the speed of the wave has been given to us 340 meter per second. We have to find out the lambda according to the frequency first. So I have put it here, the formula before you. Okay, how we will calculate wavelength of the frequency 1. I will apply the formula here. Lambda 1 equal f1 upon v. F is the frequency, v is the speed of the sound. So frequency has been given as 340 and the velocity has been given as 20. I divide 340 by 20, I got answer 70 meter. So here is the answer, 70 meters. First answer is there. Now the second one. In the second one answer, lambda 2 equal frequency 2 upon v. Frequency has been given to you the 20 hertz, 20 kHz, k means kilo. So you will divide the 1000 with the 20 to get the answer in simple hertz, 20 hertz. So here what you have to do, you will multiply 20 by thousands to remove the kilo, and then 20,000 hertz is the frequency. So first I will put the here which you can see the speed of the sound, then what you can see the frequency, and you will get the answer 0.0117. And now I will read the problem number 3 before you to get their solutions by stepwise. So the question 3 in problem is, a ship uses ultrasonic pulses to measure the depth of the substance spans the ship. Means that a ship of ultrasonic pulse having a depth, then a sound pulsing transmitted into the sea. The sound is pulses or transmitting into the sea, and the echo from a seabed is received after 40 minutes, after 40 milliseconds. So after 40 milliseconds the sound has been heard from the seabed. The speed of the sound is seawater is 1480 meters per second. Calculate the depthness of the submarine. Means that we have to find out the depth of the submarine ship whose sound is being heard from the seabed. So here I have written the detail of the question, problem number 3, that has been given to you here. Time given to you 40 milliseconds, and milli means thousands. It is a big unit as compared to the second. So I will divide the 40 by 1000 to get the answer in simple second, 0.040 seconds. Then the speed of the sound that has been heard is 1480 meters per second, and depth formula is there, equal v into t upon 2. V means velocity of the sound waves, t is the time taken, and 2 is the half of the velocity and the time. By putting the value of the velocity 1480 and 0.040 second, by dividing 2 I got the answer 29.6 meter is the depthness of the submarine that has been recorded through the formula of the depth. Once again I will repeat the formula. Depth of the submarine formula equal to the velocity and the product of time divided by half. Now we will move to the problem number, which you can see, problem number 4, that is here what you can see. The problem 4th, that has been given in the second. The 4th numerical I will read before you. At night, bat emit pulse of a sound to detect their prey. The speed of sound in air is 340 meters per second. So you have to find out. This is the picture that you are looking here. Bat is there, and at the night, this pulses of sound has been emitted, and we have to find out the answers. We'll calculate the numerical in a part. First, a bat emits a pulse of the sound wavelength 0.0080 meter. Calculate the frequency of sound. Second, the pulse of sound has its prey and it's reflected in bat. The bat receives the pulse. I have explained question number 4 of the numericals before you. Now I will solve the problems here with the help of the data. So here you are looking at the question number 4, first part. You have to find out the frequency and the wavelength of the sound wave has been given to you 0.0080 meter, and the velocity means the speed of sound has been given to you 340 meters per second, and you have to find out the frequency means time period of the sound waves here. Formula of frequency is F equal speed of the sound and the wavelength between the two waves and the difference of the wavelength. Here speed of the sound is 340 meters per second and the wavelength between the two waves is 0.0080 meters. So the answer would be here when you will divide the value. Frequency equal 42,500 hertz, 80 million hertz. But when you will calculate the same value in a kilo, then you will divide this value by, you can say 1000. If you want to convert the same value into a kilohertz, then you will get the answer of 42.5 kilohertz. So the part first answer is 42.5 kilohertz or 42,500 hertz. Now I will move towards the second part of the problem of question 4 from the chapter number 2 of the textbook of physics, that's name is sound. Second part is that you have to find out the echo at 0.10 second. So here the distance traveled by the sound you have to find out, and the formula of the distance has been given here. The equal speed of the sound and the time taken by making the sound. So you will put the similar value here, 340, that is the speed of the sound, and the time that has been given to you from here 0.10 seconds. When you will get the product of these two values, you will find out the distance between, or the distance traveled by the sound, which would be 34 meters. In this way, the second part answer is 34 meters, and the first answer is 42.5 kilohertz and the 42,500 hertz. Now I will move towards the part number 3, that is distance. You have to find out with the help of the given same speed of the sound 340, and the formula is G equal D upon 2. Now the distance we have got just here 34 and the half, given in the formula, I will divide the 34 by the half or the 2. I get the answer 17 meter in this way. You will get the answer of the questions part 1 and 2. Once again, I am going to solve the problem number 1 that is before you, and the problem number 2 that is before you, problem number 3 that is before you, problem number 4 that is before you, problem number 4 part 1, part 2 and the part 3 here. In this way you can easily calculate the problem of each questions given in your textbook of the physics. Just we have to follow the 3 steps. First, write on the data. Second, look at what you have to find out. Third, apply the formula according to the situations of the data given. Third, CAD calculation and find out the final answers. If there is conversion of the unit like hertz to kilohertz, get the value of that one, divide it or either multiply it by it and find the answers.